We've already encountered the concepts of subject and object. So if we have a look at the first question here, the farmer loves his daughters. The farmer is the subject of that sentence, the person or thing carrying out the action of the verb. Now the subject of the Latin sentence goes into what's called the nominative case, from the word nomen, meaning a name, like a noun. And there are two possible endings for the nominative. In the singular, the ending is a, so the farmer here will end in an a, agricola, and the plural ending is ae. So the slave girls there in number 4 will be ancilai, because there's more than one of them. The verb of the sentence then has to agree with the subject. If the subject is singular, like the farmer in number 1, he or she or it is the person that's doing the action. So the verb will have the he, she, it ending, t. Likewise, if my subject is plural with ae, then they are the ones carrying out the action, so we have the nt, they ending. This, I hope you will remember, is called agreement. The verb must agree with the subject of the sentence. If the subject is singular, the verb is singular, and if the subject is plural, then the verb is plural. Now, where the farmer was the subject of that sentence, the daughters are the object of the sentence. They're the people or things on the receiving end of the action. And the object of a Latin sentence goes into a separate case called the accusative case. And the endings for the accusative, which we haven't yet come across, are as follows. In the singular, am, and in the plural, as, like so. Now, let's attempt to translate this first sentence. Note that this is, for the most part, the order in which the three words come. So we're going to start off with the subject, the farmer. He is agricola. He is singular, so he has an a ending. Agricola, like so. My object is going to go in the middle. The object of the sentence are the daughters. Note that Latin quite often leaves out possessives like his. It's pretty obvious that it's going to be his own daughters he loves rather than somebody else's. So we can leave the his out and just deal with the daughters. A daughter in Latin is a filia. They are the object and they're plural, so it's going to have the as ending. And finally, he loves. He is a singular subject. The verb is going to agree and will also be singular. Amo, amas, amat, like so. Agricola, filias, amat. Let's apply the same logic to the second question. The troops are attacking the natives. We begin with the subject, the troops, copii. Copii are always plural, so they've got the ae ending. The natives are the object. Again, they are a plural object, so it's going to have the as ending. And they are attacking. Opugno is I attack. And they are doing the attacking. Copy I, opugnant. The verb has to agree. Have a go at questions 3 and 4 for yourselves, and then tune back in for the answers. Okay, number 3, the goddess saves the girl. The goddess is in the singular and nominative, she's the subject. The girl is the object, she'll go in the middle, in the accusative singular, who a lamb, and the verb at the end, she's doing the saving, servat. Likewise for number 4, multiple slave girls, they're going to be nominative plural, like so. Water, here in the accusative singular, and then they are carrying portant at the end. Number 5 is not at all difficult, But it is worth noting that we don't have, in this question, a separate subject in the nominative. The subject is you, it's inside the verb. So we don't have to put anything here. We'll start off with the spears. They're the object, and they're going to be hastas, like so. And then you plural are doing the preparing. So I take paro and put the you plural ending on it. Hastas, paratis, like so. Now, one final point. If we were translating these sentences from Latin back into English, we would have to note that the Latin word order is peculiar. We can't translate each word in order like we would in French or Spanish, because Latin word order basically operates like Yoda. Speak backwards I must. Terrible handicap it is. We start at the beginning with the subject, then we hop to the verb at the end to work out what's going on, and then we can deal with the object in the middle. And just as we did in the last chapter, we must make sure that we analyse the various words. The subject gets underlined, the verb has a box round it, and the analysis for the accusative case, we annotate it with a dashed line, like so.